All right, so this is the back page of the interaction stations worksheet, and we're going to take a look at this part right here, the top part. So we're going to take a look and fill that part out. So we have our interaction types, and we talked about compression, we talked about stretch, we talked about shear, and now we're going to add with earth. Okay, and so this part's not new with the earth part because we kind of covered that during Unit 1 at the beginning of the school year. So let's go ahead and talk about compression. And so when you're compressing something, right, you're pushing things together against each other, and that force interaction is called a normal force. All right, so it is a pushing together, a push interaction. It is, you can see that the particles of something would be coming together. Okay, and the way we would symbolize that would be capital F for force, and then we're going to do subscript N, right, for normal. All right, so this symbol signifies that there is some sort of compression interaction. There's a push, or particles are coming closer together. All right, now for stretch, that would be called a tension force. Okay, tension force, there's a pulling interaction that's happening. A pull, and then you can see things that are being stretched because there is like the particles kind of are expanding away from each other. They're pulling away from each other. You can physically see some sort of stretch. Okay. So that would be the tension force. And the symbol for that would be a F, and then a capital T for tension as the subscript. Okay. So again, so this is the normal force, and then this is the tension force. And so this is the push, where two objects are pushing against each other. And then this is our tension force, kind of like when the object was suspended by rubber bands or strings. All right, and now we have shear. Shearing is the sliding against each other. Okay, and so we have that is called a friction force. And the notes for that would be there would be like two objects that are sliding against each other, or there's a rub, right? So there's rubbing, like if you were to slide across a carpet or slide across the floor in your socks, right? There's still like that sliding interaction. And so that force is actually called friction force. Okay, and so friction force is going to be symbolized with a capital F for force and then a subscript F for friction. And then now with earth, even though we're not physically touching the middle of the earth, right? So there's a floor underneath you, or you're sitting in your chair. Earth still has an interaction with everything on the earth. Okay, and so that is called gravitational. All right, so for gravitational force, everything has an interaction with Earth. All right, and so that would be symbolized with capital F for force, and then we're going to have a G. So F sub G, that would represent gravitational force. All right, and so that will be it. And then when I come back to class, we're going to take a look at each of these forces just a little bit closer.